Here we go. The two juggernauts of the Get Good division are facing off here today. Krusty Krushers and Rush Hour. The second matchup between the two squads. Rush Hour, of course, the only undefeated team in Overbots currently. Season 3 has been very good for them. That Lucio Zen backline with the May Reinhardt, all former, very successful bots. Lucio and May, of course, winning last season. They're on another great squad this season. Um, on the other side, however, Krusty Krushers also doing a solid job with a hog that has seen lots of success throughout Overbots as well. Sojourn, very good bot. Mercy and Moira, I don't know. I guess they're doing okay with the Roadhog and Sojourn around them. Those bots have not seen too much success other than on this roster here. Um, we will see how this goes. So, as we know, Rush Hour are currently the only undefeated team left. They have two more games, and if they maintain it, man, I could just see them sweeping playoffs. But that's before the games have even been played. So let's see what happens here. Here we go. It's been so long since I did their last matchup. I don't even remember how it went. All I know is that Rush Hour won. I'm going to assume Rush Hour 3-0'd because Rush Hour 3-0's everyone, even when they seem to be a decent squad they're up against. Um, just no one has been a direct challenge to this squad yet. In Overbot Season 3, they're both going to be running the Mauga, so no real tank advantage coming out here. When it comes to that secondary tank, they're both going to have about an equal power level there. But man, I just think Rush Hour have this in the bag. They have just been such a great team through and through. All of Overbot Season 3. They have gone so close in the first two seasons of Overbots just to fall short. This time around, though, I could see things being very different. Alright, here we go. Here comes Rush Hour. Gonna try to annihilate Krusty Krushers. Mercy gonna be able to avoid that. I'll have a Roadhog. And Mercy gonna eventually fall here, and that is just gonna be it here. Rush Hour taking fight one. Mauga should fall shortly. And percentage going to start building up here for this very dominant Rush Hour squad. Just unfortunately has not been very close for any Overbots teams. I've gone up against Rush Hour. I think this team is not going to find the same customer next season. I doubt Rush Hour. Surely Rush Hour does not get Reinhardt for the third season or fourth season in a row. Moira gonna go down here. Man, that was just a complete wipe. Krusty Krushers just having a really tough time here against Rush Hour. Here comes the Roadhog. Gonna bait out that pin. Doesn't find much with it. Mauga charges. Neither of them find anything. The May gets a headshot on the Mercy, though, and that is going to be it. Both tanks are on the ground. Pin super far. Gonna finish up the rest of Krusty Krushers here. Rush Hour looking to head up into this thing 1-0 going into the next portion of this map. Krusty Krushers, on the other hand, need to come up with something here. Sojourn needs to find a pick or two. Has just been all Rush Hour so far. Have not seen a team really put up a fight against the squad yet. Mercy gonna go down. There goes Sojourn. That's it. Mauga last thing up, but he is not long for this world. That is going to be a 100 to zilch here on this first point on Nepal. Wasn't even really close. Rush Hour. The probable winner of Season 3 here. I'm really starting to wonder if anyone can measure up to the power of this Rush Hour squad. If we're ever going to see it. Blazing Magi, we have gotten a little bit stronger, but I don't think we're going to be able to overcome this. Logie Swords might be able to, and Blazing Magi might be able to, but it does not seem like Krusty Krushers had even a semblance of a chance in that last map. But now they're going Winston, so probably just going to get worse unless this bubble creates some massive value here. I don't know if anyone is going to be able to overcome this Rush Hour squad. Ryan, going to be able to pin off the map. That is going to help a lot, though. Although Mercy and Hog going down is not ideal. Moira's going to fall too, and wow, okay. So even with that first pick easily going the way of Krusty Krushers, they still lose the fight because the rest of the team just kind of chokes, despite the Ryan going down early there to his own folly. Krusty Krushers really going to have to put in a lot of work here, man. I just don't see a world in which this switches momentum. Okay, Roadhog going around the left side there. Right side to us, I guess. Anyways. Mercy going to go down. Moira next, and man, Krusty Krushers just don't have an answer here. The Zen, the Mei have been absolutely torching this squad. Mei has been making a name for herself recently. I mean, like, leading the last season of Overbots with that Bastion, Torb, Mei, Lucio squad. Now this season, she's on another excellent team with that Lucio, Zen here too, and Ryan. Just an excellent team all around. Ryan gonna fall into the pit of despair. Sojourn gets one. Can they turn this around? Zen getting very low. He is gonna be taken down eventually. It looks like Krusty Krushers are finally gonna win a fight here. They have to do something with this momentum, though, that they are given. They have to hold this thing. So, a little bit of an error there by the Reinhardt. Going to lead to some percentage given over to Krusty Krushers. They now have a chance to build up some solid percentage as long as they can stay in these fights long enough. Lucio gonna bring this Malga back. Malga's coming back very quick. Oh, he's going up top. Looks like he's going around a bit. Okay, never mind, he's stuck. Looks like the rest of Rush Hour kind of stalling here a little bit. Sometimes this happens to the bots. Sometimes they get a little confused. This is going to result in a very split fight for Rush Hour. Likely going to result in some deaths here. However, Sojourn going off the map is a huge start. Oh, Lucio beats off the map. Those layered supportals. By the way, these are the only two teams with two supports. And even with that freeze, man, I don't know if it's going to be oh, well, maybe, actually. It looks like it will just be enough here. Malga going to take himself off to bring the Roadhog with him. And, wow, okay. Even despite what looked like Krusty Krushers' win, just got flipped around by some great play there by Rush Hour. So it looks like Krusty Krushers are going to go down 1-0 in this series, more than likely. I don't know if we're ever going to get back to the point here. Oh, Monkey might make it. Winton going to make it. Winton made it. Although he's going to die before the yeah. Are we going to see a touch here by Sojourn? Yes, we will. She doesn't die either, but not going to mean a whole lot here. As her team is taken out, she will fall shortly after. Hog is coming around. He's not going to make it in time, though. And that will just be it. Wow, he died before he even got the touch. So, Rush Hour going to go up 1-0 in this series. Continuing their very dominant streak of Overbot Season 3. No one has come even close to touching this squad. We will see how this next map goes. Going to Castillo. Okay, deathmatch. Haven't seen deathmatch for a little bit here. I don't think. Gonna be a very interesting one here. Because they're the only two teams with 2 supports on them. So there are just not enough supports to go around for that to be a possibility on more than 2 teams. Actually, I guess technically you could have 3 teams with 2 supports. I think there's 8 or 6 support bots. I don't think there's 8 support. Is there 8 support bots? I don't know, man. Zen getting very low. He's going to be the first to fall here. So a good start here for the side of Krusty Krushers. They're going to need to make something happen, though. Sojourn gets another one. So Sojourn really just popping off here on this deathmatch so far. Has taken firm control. Going to take out another one. She has been doing her darndest to keep her squad in this series. Sojourn going to pick off another one. The picks just keep coming here. Lucio versus Soj. May's coming to help Mercy on the other side, though, and that could... Ooh, okay. So despite all of the work by Soj, just not going to be enough. They do have that Drunken Queen now. Very strong tank. So Arya coming through on the other side. She's not going to do much here. She just gets her bubble bursted. Mercy going to die. Goes Moira. Okay, looks like Rush Hour are continuing their dominance here. They're probably going to go up 2-0 in this series. More than likely, especially after how this has gone from just bad to worse here on this deathmatch. Yeah. Yeah, this is going terribly. Looks like Krusty Krushers are going to be down 2-0 here. As Rush Hour just continuing what they've always done best. That is more than likely just going to be at 20-5 already, man. Like, they are getting to 40 so fast. Mercy even tried to get the res, was denied it. And that is a 20-point lead here for Rush Hour. Krusty Krushers looking dead in the water. Very solid squad, though, because this team, Krusty Krushers, they are a, what are they? They're like they're above 500 team. They're just not able to handle this squad at all. Yeah, that is just going to be it. Rush Hour going to win this one. Zen is just popping off, man. Ryan gonna go down, but man, that's too little too late. I mean, you got 9 kills, but they only need 6. Sojourn probably gonna fall here. She does go down. And that is just gonna be it. There's a res, I suppose. Oh, Ryan gonna take himself off the map. Only a few more kills remaining here, though. Mercy probably gonna get herself... Oh, okay, Mercy. They keep getting kills back, though, so... Even with the reses... Ooh, the shatter is pretty massive here. Does Ryan get it? Ryan gets it. Oh, never mind. The knife saved him, but then he went down anyways. And that is it. So, Rush Hour gonna be up 2-0 headed into map 3. This is more than likely a 3-0. Just such a dominant team in Overbots. No one can compete with them this season. Which means everyone needs to get their noggins together and do some better drafting. Alright, here comes Hanamura. Another deathmatch to end this one. Krusty Krushers not even really showing up to this match. They have been completely torn apart by Rush Hour here. Here we go. Here comes Ryan from Rush Hour. He's been on this squad every single season. Gonna take out that Moira. Gonna be able to remove the Mercy too. Ryan is just such a turbo unit. May gonna be able to remove Soj. Hog gonna go down. They do have Sigma, but I don't even think Sigma being on their team can stop Rush Hour very often. The rest of their team is just so solid. They are still frying here. Rush Hour is 7-0. Make that 9-0. Right, pushing in like an absolute mad lad unit. Oh, he does get stuck a little bit there. I'm gonna go down here, so a little bit of a throw. Does open up maybe some possibility here for Krusty Krushers to get some picks. They do remove that Mercy, though. Moira gonna go down next. Oh my word, even despite that. Even with just the Sigma here, they are still putting in work. Ramatra able to do something, though. He does make this a little bit closer for Krusty Krushers. Comes the Rhine pin. Gonna remove this Ramatra. Huge pin. Mercy gonna try to res that. Gonna be able to erase a kill here, at least. However, Ryan doing his thing. May doing her thing. Doesn't even seem to matter. Res is very irrelevant. As it just brings them back to die again. Getting their kills back. Long pin doesn't find anything. Moira gonna be removed from the May. Rom gonna go down. Mercy gonna get the res off, but I don't think it matters too much. Yeah, she's gonna fall for it, so really just gets herself killed. And the Moira again. Net -1. I'm gonna go and gonna kill that Moira. Mercy gonna maybe try to res this. Yep, and she gets punished for backing off like that. Moira or Sojourn gonna go down here, and this is just it. Krusty Krushers getting absolutely cremated here on Hanamura. It's even worse than the last deathmatch, despite having that Sigma. Sojourn up top. I don't think she notices what's going on down here, though, as her team is getting literally massacred. Mercy gonna get that res. She just wants them to die over and over again. So just trying to back off here. She is gonna get punished for this, though, surely. Ryan. Oh, okay. Waste of an ult there by that Soj. She does fall while using it. Roadhog gonna pop his ult as well. Here comes the... Man, so many ults invested, but so little value for anyone. Mercy gonna go down despite using the Valkyrie. She does get frozen anyways. This is just so over. Hog is gonna fall here. And Rom actually fell first. Only 5 kills needed here. Mercy gonna try to res this. She is gonna get it off, but man, it just doesn't matter as the rest of her team dies behind her. So you're gonna go down here, and only 2 kills are needed for Rush Hour to continue the week. Looks like Zen will finally go down there. He's only died twice, despite being very immobile. The Flux doesn't actually find anything. Mercy gonna back up. Oh, she's coming back. This is just over though, man. 2 picks and it's just over. Here comes a huge beat. Gonna keep everyone up. Moira goes down to the Rhine pin, and that is just it. 3-0 Rush Hour. Easy peasy.